Hello gamers and welcome back to Let's Play Ash of Gods. I need to refight this battle, I think because I played too offensively. Let's play it defensively then. Ready. And let's start with Mental Blast. Next comes the Fireblade. But let's first walk into this direction. And they will move forward now and also attack me a little bit. Unfortunately, he's killing himself, stealing me the chance to kill him. And getting something from it, so let's do the Mental Blast. And let's actually move away from them. Because the longer the battle lasts, the better for me. It's a bit unfair that they don't help me. I think this guy won't be able to reach me at all. So I'll just stay here. So Mental Blast. I will need to kill them in the next round to get some attack power. So what I'll do is I'll move forward. And it's possible that they might be able to attack me, so I'll just move to here and cast Fireblade. One more Fireblade and all the archers are gone. Mental Blast first. I think I'm going to use Circular Swing on them. It'll kill them. He might be able to shoot at me, but I think that's okay. Okay, they're using the Commander, which is good for me. So let's do the Mental Blast first. And I can actually attack him, possibly even with the Devouring Blow, giving me some energy. Now they will start shooting at me, but I hope I can use the Fireblade now. No, I can't. Which means I will use Mental Blast. And I will retreat. Hoping that he won't be able to shoot at me. I think he won't. Good. Now I can use Fireblade and all archers will be gone for sure. Or crossbowmen rather. And there's only the captain left, or commander. Here he comes. And I want to kill him in melee combat. Nice. Maybe not a bad thing after all that I let the reaping increase so much. Level 22, is that possible? The Frisians lie vanquished. You warily lower your sword. It's not the fighting that has sapped your strength, but overcoming the alien sorcery. Stuck at Vichti's guards, shake off the dissipating enchantment. Blood has pooled on the floor. Somewhere outside, drums are beating. It seems the siege has begun. Dear gods, Hopper, damned book lover, cries Stuck at Vichti. How did you do that? You're worth 100 of my guards. What kind of magic was that? What? Stuckett suddenly begins choking and wheezing for air. A short bolt protrudes from his chest. You rush to his side. He tries to speak but fails. You look around, scanning the many windows and doors to the hall. The guards are dumbfounded. Search the place, you yell. Find the one who shot this bolt. Get to it. You lean closer. Stuckett wheezes, fighting to stay alive. Kill my son. Kill that bastard Bren. Otherwise he'll kill... Okay. Mushroom rushes into the throne room, freezing for a moment when he sees the floor, slick with blood and strewn with bodies. The siege has begun. The Frisians are attacking. He cries, catching Stuckett's eye. Mushroom, Stuckett is dying, you announce. I need Filia. Use discretion, but spare no effort in bringing her here. You don't have the power to save Stuckett Vichti. The bolt pierced his heart. You lean closer for the Khan's last words, but all you hear is rasping breath. The guards are off pursuing conspirators, and the throne room is empty, yet you feel someone's eyes upon you. You scan the room. Filia runs into the hall and leans over Stuckett Vichti's body, pressing her ear to his chest. She looks up, shaking her head in disbelief. He's dead. Even if I was here earlier, there would still be nothing I could have done. You straighten. Stuckett Vichti is dead. He was a count, a commander and advisor to the king of Odala. Father of two, grandfather of two. The Vichti line ends today. There's a creaking noise and the sound of footsteps. Bran's mercenaries pour in through a hidden doorway. The last of the Vichti stands behind them, a murderous grin on his lips. One day it will end, but not today. Though the Brennan line has ended for good. You touch the hilt of your sword and move the knife from your belt to your sleeve. You've lost your mind, Bran, to kill your own father, especially when all your enemies have fled or been vanquished. Why do this? He was helping you. Bran Vichti fakes a sigh. He would have been wise to find someone like this young lass and grow new sprouts. I'd grown tired of him. It was an opportune moment to heap the blame on the mad book lover and the witch. They'll find you holding a crossbow. Shack and Stuckett will weigh heavy on your conscience. Anything to say before I savor your death? You listen carefully. It's very quiet. Likely no guards in the nearby corridors. A splendid scheme, Bran. But you've forgotten to get my approval. What if I put up a fight? What if your hirelings are not as good as you imagine? And last but not least, how can you be so certain you'll live to watch me die at their hands? Bran Vichti's hatred is replaced by surprise when you throw your knife and strike him in the throat. The last of the Vichti falls writhing to the floor as you rush into the fight. Do I get a chance to level up? Yes, I do. The Fireblade is really good. This would reduce the energy cost. Master of Combat, Quick Strike would be better. Dealing more damage. Energy Surge. Quick Size Slide, increase in energy gain. Sharp Blade. Circular Hit would be improved. I think I'll go for Spurts of Flame. And Shadow Blade. No, I think I'll go for Quick Strike. Because I can use it more often. Okay, let's fight against the hirelings. They do have a healer. They do have 2 archers. They do have a Burkenan Spearwoman. And another archer. Bone Crushers. Yet another archer. 4 archers. So let's start in this corner and try to survive. And start with a Mental Blast, of course. And then the Fireblade. Which which is super powerful. How far can they go? Could they get into range? Maybe they could. So just in case, let's go here, cast a Mental Blast. And end the turn. He's about to die. The next Fireblade I get, several guys will die. I will walk into the corner and cast a Mental Blast. This person was hit, I think, which is good because she's powerful. Okay, they can cast spells. I can cast spells as well. Next round I get the Fireblade and lots of them will fall. His healing won't help them. First I'll... Okay, I hit him, I think. So I think there's a chance... No, deal 13 damage to health to all enemies. They won't die yet. I will need one more round of Fireblades for sure. But as soon as I start killing them, I will also increase my attack. That increased my attack. Why was that? I don't know what happened here. Sudden aggression, Bone Crusher +5 attack, Hopper Rowley +5 attack. Thank you so much. Yeah, I will deal 5 more damage with the next Fireblade. Which actually means more people will die. Like those with 15 health. She's got lots of energy here, or this archer. It won't help him. Because he will be dead my next turn. They are still running with the first guys they've got. First round for them. Focusing, increase your energy by 52. Holy shit. No, not the Fireblade. The Mental Blast first. Always Mental Blast, even if I hit someone who will die anyway. Someone died. Increasing my attack, so now I deal 20 attack. So I actually kill her because of that. This will give me lots of attack power. This should also give me another level up. Only 3 left. Mainly the healers. I won't start moving towards them because why should I? Yeah, great spell. Because in 2 turns he's healing himself, do some yoga. Next turn they'll all be dead. I will dish out so much damage. Goodbye. Level 24, I think I was 22 and then 23 maybe. So 1 level up, I guess. Yeah. You stand in the middle of the former throne room of the Gibonan kings. Muffled sounds come from the siege outside. Blood drips from your blade to the floor. Corpses are strewn about. Bran, his mercenaries, and his father. Who knows what fate awaited Thorn Brennan and Gleda had they made it to Opacum? To whom will it fall now? Philia fusses over you. Despite your wounds not being severe, I never thought I'd live to see something like that. I thought my mother was second to none when it came to fencing, and what an archer she was. And what's this? Hopper, you're covered in scars, left by arrows. On your back too. How did you live through all this? Mushrooms runs into the hall. He stops for a moment, wiping the sweat from his brow, and sees the vanquished foes. That's where they are. The guards are ransacking the monk cells near Stakadvichti's quarters. Did you do this yourself, scribe? I'd not want to fight you. Anyway, what was I saying? Aye, Commander sends for you. The Frisians are up to something. They are storming the gate and pouring blood on the Mania. We don't know why. The creeping blackness has nearly reached your heart. Your arm is still ice cold, but for some reason you're no longer worried. You've spilled more blood in these 2 fights than you have in the last 700 years. Well, I'm not so sure about that actually, because since we've played with him, maybe a little, we've also killed some people. Perhaps your arm absorbs power akin to a mania. Where will this lead you? And what of the strange fission ritual? You turn to Filia. Have you found Amma? Filia looks frightened. She's gone. I ran my legs off looking for her. There's no sign anywhere. I know not what to do. Let's head to the Mania. I have a feeling that everything will be decided there. I have this feeling too. Potentially even in this episode. Everything is burning. Okay. Whew. The actions of the Frisians seem aimless. Mania, it would be a good idea to check if Amma is by the Mania. Birkens, warriors of the 5 kingdoms are resolute and ready to hold their ground to the siege. Gals. Let's go to the Mania. You cannot believe your eyes. Amma is standing near the Mania. She seems to be talking to herself, clearly out of sorts. You draw closer, trying to make out what she is saying. She says that some things are simply unavoidable, something she realized a few months ago, when Adna turned up at her doorstep. Adna had held her against the wall with her staff and subdued her. It seemed that she wanted her runaway slave back. Still, she had only possessed Amma's spirit before, not her flesh. Things are different now. Amma shakes her head. She says that it is important to understand what she is destined to do. Will she be a victim, or will she somehow deepen the sorrows of this world? Difficult to reckon with another's will, slithering through her thoughts. A hidden torment, poisonous premonitions flow from her mouth. She'd asked the gods for only one thing, to hasten the arrival of whatever is coming. You back away. Amma would not be pleased to know she was overheard. The Frisian battering ram strikes the gates of Opakum, and you decide to join the defenders. There's nothing you can do for Amma. Let's go to the Birkens. The reason that the Opakum fortress has never been captured is that no one has ever truly attempted it. First, the castle with its giant tower was built atop the tall cliff, and, over time, the walls rose around it. However, Birkana's fame provides more defense than ramparts. And now, the best warriors of Odala, Izana and Jana guard Opakum's walls. None of them cower at the stones flying overhead. If the Frisians do somehow break into the fort, they will taste Birkanan's steel and valor. Powerful trebuchets have caused extensive damage, yet the castle still stands. You might be able to hold out a while longer if you retreat behind its walls. The Frisian battering ram will be useless in the narrow courtyard. If the Frisians are so eager to drown the Mania in blood, then let them drown along with it. However, the Frisians are not the main threat. They are nothing but underlings, slaves to the Temple of Divine Wrath. And you are but a mere splinter to them, or even less. In time, all shall become clear. Let's stop the let's go here. You cannot look away. The Frisians carry sacks of fresh, still warm blood on their backs. Thin wisps of steam rise from it in the cold air. The stench reaches even the bastions. What is the purpose of the vile rite they mean to perform? Have they done this only so they can drown the dead? Mania in blood? To what end? Will it be revived? Will it be awakened? Will its healing powers return? Whatever it is, you can neither stop the Frisians nor divine their plans. Perhaps it is because they are not the ones who orchestrated this. On the other hand, there are only 3 legions of Frisians under the wall. Were they all to fall, the piles of bodies would not be tall enough for one to climb into the fortress. The enemy tries to break into Opakon. They may need assistance. Let's take a look at the Gels first. You see smoke rising over the southern gates. The Gels are attacking under the cover of shields, but the defenders have set them ablaze. However, such tactics cannot stop a Reaper. Perhaps too much is at stake this time. The Reapers have never used magic to drive humans to their deaths. Mankind's own stupidity is usually its undoing, but now things are different. Well, everyone gets what they deserve. If the gods will it, the Gels will be taught a lesson, unless what they truly seek are the spoils of war. Okay, there's only one way to go, and that's the gates. As you reach the gate and hear a deafening crash, the attack momentarily halts and both sides freeze. All eyes are on the Menhir. Cracks riddle the sacred stone surface, and it crumbles into a pile of black rubble. The fighting resumes, but you cannot move a muscle. Amma walks toward the gate, accompanied by Ansys. Have the Umbra managed to break her will? Take a closer look at Amma. You look into her face and try to catch her eye, to no avail. Amma, your beloved Amma, is nearly no more. You steel yourself. You may have to commit an act you will regret for the rest of your life. You cannot allow Amma to open the gate and let the Frisian legions into Opakon. If she has indeed been possessed by the Reapers, you'll have to cross swords, even if you would rather stab yourself in the heart. You feel something brush against your cheek, like a gust of magic wind. Sorcery seals your eyes and mouth. The Menhir has crumbled. Nothing can stop the reaping now. Amma clutches her head and screams. She's absorbing its power. Maybe she's the vessel. Really scary. Okay. Definitely beloved Amma is no more. Holy shit. There she is. Blindness would be preferable to witnessing this. They've turned Amma into a Reaper. Choking on hatred, you reach for the stone knife in your belt. She knew. Damn it all. But I'm going to fight this fight in the next episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until then, bye for now.